Is it time to film? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm in the middle of a Duolingo lesson. Just give me a minute, okay? Welcome back, all you super cool people. I'm Kenzie, and today I'm going to tell you, is Duolingo really worth your time? All my thoughts about Duolingo I'm going to share with you. That way you can best learn a language. So y'all, first and foremost, I'm going to tell you that I do like Duolingo. I'm not going to pretend to be unbiased because I do enjoy Duolingo. Okay, so once I got that out there, we can continue. Okay, so ultimately Duolingo is a language learning app, but it's just to help. It's a helping app, okay? It's to help you learn a language. It's not to teach you a language necessarily, but to aid you in your language journey. Personally, I think Duolingo makes learning a language fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes there's these stupid sentences like I ate 13 tomatoes or something that kind of make no sense, and it's like, why would you ever say that? But I feel like that's Duolingo's way of just adding a sense of humor into things and making it more enjoyable, okay? So yeah, don't be like, why is it teaching me this? It's like, this is fun, right? Y'all, this is important, so pay attention. I think a lot of people get stuck when they're learning a language with Duolingo, and they're like, this isn't working, I'm not learning well. And that's just because you should not use Duolingo alone. I personally don't think you can learn a language just one way. You have to learn through many things, like talking to a friend, watching TV or YouTube videos, reading, writing, and Duolingo can't give you all that. And so yeah, you need to use other things besides Duolingo to learn a language. But it's great to help you, okay? But if you're getting frustrated, you can take a break from Duolingo, you can try different things, but don't blame Duolingo for not helping you enough. Okay, the next point I want to make is that Duolingo is not good for all languages, okay? Because it doesn't, for one, it doesn't have all languages. And y'all, when I started learning language and I saw I didn't have it, I'd be heartbroken. But then some of the courses, I tried Korean, and I got to the point where I wasn't learning anything because they didn't have tips for Korean, and I was just struggling, and I was probably not putting enough effort into it besides Duolingo, but it's just it just wasn't great. And some languages are just not as developed on Duolingo, and therefore you might spend your time better elsewhere, okay? So just because you're learning a language doesn't mean Duolingo is the right app for you. This might be a little bit obvious, but English courses are better on Duolingo. And so I can see how for English speakers or people that know English well, Duolingo will be better for them. But they do have courses to teach you English too. And I think those are pretty good. I personally haven't tried them yet. But just yeah, keep in mind that different courses are different levels, and yeah, English courses are obviously going to be better. But hopefully they're always researching and stuff, so hopefully they'll branch out and develop more for other language speakers, Y'all, this is so important, but just don't expect Duolingo to teach you everything. One app can't teach you everything that, natives know, okay? So just don't expect that. Come into the app knowing that it is just the beginning of your language journey. And then also, Duolingo is wrong sometimes, okay? And the more you learn about the language, you'll realize that. And it's okay, it's not perfect. But okay, here's a great example that I loved. See, in the lessons for Duolingo on Spanish, it taught me that yo estoy americana, but that is actually not the correct way to say it. But then in the audio lessons, it taught me to say estoy estadounidense, which is the correct way to say it. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool. That's why personally I love the audio lessons, because I feel it's like it gives me a much more native and like correct way. But you know, it's okay, like eventually I'm sure they'll correct that error. But yeah, it's not perfect, and you know, that's okay. Y'all, so if you do not have Duolingo, I 100% recommend you to try it and see if it's right for you. See if they have your language, see if it works for you, if you learn well from that way, if they have great tips, whatnot. Okay, and also if it's been a while since you've had Duolingo, they've made a lot of updates, and I think you should just like check back and see. And also just like, you know, it's great to like combine with other apps and ways of learning. So yeah, you don't have to like do it every day if you don't want to, but just like, I think it's great to like just check out, see when you want a chance to practice. You can try Duolingo. I love Duolingo, okay y'all, and I hope after this video you learn how to use Duolingo the right way, and it'll best help you to learn a language, okay? So y'all, please give a thumbs up if this video helped you in any way or encouraged you to continue your language journey. And please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Keep learning.